Alright, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, good morning, and good night for everyone who watch this video. It depends on your time. Hello, my name is Murdifida Alfas, and my student's ID is 212122 520. And in this video, I would like to share about the tutorial, the basic tutorial of doing some statistic course. And this video is made for accomplishing the middle task of statistic course. And this, we have the data that was prepared by our lecturer, Miss Nita. So, what should we do the first? Okay, alright. For the first thing we have to do is to sort this, to make this in one column, in one row. So you may find it more easier to count. Alright. Oh yeah, for information, I do this I do this task in Android, so this is a share screen, like screen recorder. Yeah, just doing this slowly and surely. I oh my god, wait a minute. No. Okay, and 31 until 35, and the last one 36 until 40. All right. After we move the data into one row, let's sort it by using the feature sort and filter in here, and we do the sort ascending. Yeah, after we do a sort ascending, so the data will be more organized, and it can be seen nicely here. All right, what is the next step? The next step is probably, all right, since I have some, yeah, like some of the table, so we made the table first, but yeah, we're gonna have the table that was prepared, so it is more easier to count. Okay, first of all, we have score, and then the frequency, and score times frequency, and score minus mean, and score minus mean square, and frequency times x minus mean square. Okay, the first of all, since we do this in Android, so we have to do this, we have to move the score into here manually. Okay, first we have 45 54, I'm sorry, 54, and next we have 56. eh why 56, and next we have 60, and the next we have 62, and next we have 66, 70, 76, 78, 80, 84. What's next? 88 and 90. What's next? 92, 94, 92, 9. Oh, I'm sorry. 94, and this one 92, and the last is 96. Okay. We have some score here. We have the score that we want to, yeah, we want to, yeah, the score that is prepared in here. And the next we have to do is to look for the frequency, yeah, frequency in each. If 54 in this data is how much the data, how much the frequency. And to do that, you can manually count it one by one. 54, there is two, but in this video I would like to make sure that this is more easier, so we do a text and a formula here. So what you must write first is equal count if. All right, count if. First, the range, yeah, range, and the criteria. Oh, sorry, the range and the criteria. Click 54 and Yeah, we good. We have 20. We have our number 2. And yeah, for more easier, we just if if you use a laptop or a computer, you can drag, but since it is in an Android Excel, so we must copy and paste. Yeah, and we have the number here, and the last thing we have to do is to count. Why must we count? Yeah, we must count the data so we can find it in a mean later. For the formula, it is equal and sum, and just do this, drag here, and boom, yeah, you got 40. And the next thing we have to do is x times frequency, or you can say it is score times frequency. Score we have 54, and for the data and for the formula, we just have to click this, and if it is in times, you just click the dot, I'm sorry, ah this one, or you can say the star, click the frequency, and cling, you have the number. 54 times 2 is equal to 108. So yeah, we just do the same thing again, copy paste here, and boom, yeah, you have here, you have the data. And the last thing we have to do is, yeah, this just copy paste here to sum this. All right, so we have the data, you have the result, the result of all this data is combined, and the result is 3034. So the first thing we have to search, as we ordered, is to look for mean. Okay, for anyone who still wondering what is mean, okay, here we have yeah, wait a minute, where is mean? Nah, in mathematics and statistics, the mean refers to the average of a set of values. The mean can be computed in a number of ways, including simple arithmetic mean, add up the number and divide the total by the number of the observation. Okay, yeah, the total is 33,034, and the population is 40, or the frequency is 40. So what we must do in looking for mean is just click the equal this and slash this, and bam, yeah, you got the mean. Actually, there's a lot more easier to look for mean. It is you just write equal and average, and yeah, you block this number until the end, and twing, yeah, you also got 75.85 as a mean. Yeah, this is the normal way, and this is the fastest way, right? And we move into the next, we look for median. Okay, for you guys who still wondering what is median, right here, the median is the value in the middle of a data set, meaning that 50% of the data points have a value smaller or equal to the median, and 50% of data points have a value higher or equal to the median. Right, since we have the data we have is 40, and to look for the median, we just look at the 40 divided by 2 is 20, and just look at here, and we found until 20. Here, look at this, the sum still 17. Oh, it is too much. Yeah, the sum is 22, which means that the median is in here, or 78. Alright, that was the manual. But if we look for median using the you know, like the fastest way it is to, yeah, to use a formula median, and just block here until the end, just like just like, yeah, just like me and before. And yeah, we got 78 too. And the next thing we have to search to look for is mode. All right, for you guys who still wondering what is mode, here we have mode. Where is it? Ah, the value that appears most frequently in a set is known as the mode. So you look for which one has the most frequency, and we got 70, we got 80 with 7 frequency, so the mode is 80. It's simple, isn't it? Yeah. And what should we do the next? Yeah. We should look for x minus mean. Yeah. This is the data. Actually, this is for looking for the variance and interquartile variance and standard deviation. But we should yeah, for more easier, we have for not easier, I mean like for, yeah, it is to make our data is fluent, so we have to fill out this table. First of all, it is x or score minus mean. Man, here we have 75.85, and we just, yeah, just doing some usual formula. So, equal 50 C2 or 50 minus, oh yeah, because this is we cannot, yeah, we cannot do the slash immediately, so we have to make sure this is locked. So you use this and E20, E20, yeah, and enter. Yeah, you got minus 21.85, and you just copy this and do the rest. Let computer do the rest, and bam, you got this. And for x minus mean square is just equal, you got to insert this, this, and this, because equals times 2 times, yeah, square, x minus mean square, click, and yeah, you got 47.42 4,225. Yeah, because we don't want such a burden, such a disturb, yeah, you just, yeah, it's most the easy way. Yeah, and you got all of this number here, and the next we have to look for is frequency times x minus mean square. All right, we have to do just equal and frequency here times, remember, times is star, and x minus minus, and then there you go, and you just copy and paste, and look, we have the data here, and you just to sum up, just sum all these things up, and boom, we got 5,947.1. Alright, since Miss Nita is ordered us to find out the range, first of all we have to look for range. Alright, for you guys who still wondering what is range, alright, this one is range. Where is it? What is the range in statistic? In statistic, the range is the spread of your data from the lowest to the highest value in the distribution. Or you can say in a basic word, it is to look for, to, yeah, to look for the highest number of the data minus the lowest number. And here we have 99 as our highest data, and minus the lowest number of our data is 54, and just click. Yeah, we have 42 as our rank. And the next we have to look for is interquartile. But before, yeah, interquartile. What is interquartile? Interquartile range, interquartile range, I'm sorry. Interquartile range is the range of values that reside in the middle of the score, or in another word, interquartile range is the third quartile minus the first quartile. Yeah, for the second quartile, it is almost equal to the median. So we just use Q1 or first quartile. I'm sorry, first quartile. Yeah, we need to look for first quartile, and we need to look for second quartile, and we need to look for third quartile. Yeah. Okay. First quartile. What we must look for the first quartile? Yeah. As we know, the quartile is the set of the data, so yeah, you look for from 1 until 20 because the data is 40, and the number and the 20th of the data and the 21st of the data is used for the median, so we got only 19 score. And from the 19, or you can say 19 is 19, 18, yeah, 18 times 18 divided by 2 is 9, so we got this as the first quartile, 66. That was the manual way, the most manual way to do that, to look for quartile. And the next we look for the third quartile. Yeah, just like that, just like just now. Yeah, you only need to look for the 10th, and yeah, this is the 10th, and we got 84. For you guys who still wondering how to do that, how to do the manual way, here I have some of the most easiest way to look for the quartile. You just do in the formula equal quartile array and array. This is the array. Yeah, and you need to quartile 1. Click, and there you go. It is same, right? Right, and for the third quartile, you just need to do the same. And this is 3, and this is, yeah. Hey, I'm sorry. Yeah, and 40. Nice, look nice, right? And click. Yeah, and you got 84 as the third quartile. And for the second quartile, it is the second quartile. The second quartile is same, or you can say it is same as the median. So you just only need to copy the median here, and you got this. And the next is we order to look for the interquartile range. Interquartile range. And how to do that? The interquartile range is equal to third quartile minus first quartile. So you just need to write equal the third quartile minus the first quartile, and you got 18 as the result of your interquartile range. Alright, and what should we look for the next? Yeah, the last thing we have to look for is to look for the variance and the standard deviation. First, variance. Let's do the variance. Okay, for you guys who still wondering what is variance, okay, the variance is mean squared difference between each data point at the center of distribution measured by the mean. Or you can see here it is the formula for variance. Yeah, sigma n I equal to 1 x minus, yeah, you know lah, I don't understand. Yeah, you just do this in in your Excel, and you got some interesting result. Okay, for the variance, we just because we have this data is sorted, and yeah, you know, like, yeah, you got this, all of this. The only thing you need to do, just Yeah. And for the variance, the only thing you need to do is just here, because since we got the data here, f times the square of x minus mean. Yeah, we got 5,947. Yeah, divided by the, yeah, the data, the population or the frequency, the total of frequency minus 1. So you just need this, hit this, and you write minus, and don't forget to do the, yeah, to do the square, and minus 1 here, and there you go. Oh, I'm sorry, it is not minus, it is slash or divided by. And yeah, here you go, and you have the variance of 152.4 comma 449. Yeah, you just made this into the, like, it is too much, the number. If the number is too much, you guys go to the number format and do this. And yeah, two number behind the comma behind it. Okay, and the last thing we have to look for is to look for the standard of deviation. Deviation. Okay, and the only thing you need to do is just to make our variance be squared. So, like the squared, or you can say in here, yeah, you look for here, yeah, if the variance is a square, then the standard deviation is a equal to the root, the root of the variance. So you have to do is, because there is nothing, just sqrt, and the number is the variance, number of variance, and there you go. And just like usual, number format to number behind the comma, and we got for the standard deviation is 12.35. Yeah, and after all of this, the last thing we have to look for is to draw the polygon. And what we must do for drawing the polygon, yeah, you just drag here the score and the frequency all to this, and look for insert and look for recommended. And where is polygon? In here you have the polygon there, and you just drag this to be lower, and there. Yeah, chart title, we made it. We changed the chart title into the polygon. Okay, and there you have it. And you can only, and you just submit it. You did it, you have done it, all is clear. Yeah, and that's all from me for this middle task. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.